Hey, Screaming Geek Media here. I'm Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to be going over the 4K release of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. But before we dive in, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, home theater, anything like that, please like and subscribe and turn your bell notifications on. So we're going to talk about Invasion of the Body Snatchers 4K release. The movie originally came out in 1978, starring Donald Sutherland, Brooke Adams, Jeff Goldblum, Veronica Cartwright, and Leonard Nimoy. Directed by Philip Kaufman. Basically, the movie takes place in San Francisco. Involves in everyday life. All of a sudden, you start realizing people seem not themselves. Basically, this alien organism is taking over and duplicating people. It's a remake of the 50s version that is an adaptation of Jack Finney's classic novel called Body Snatchers. Yeah, it's weird that I've actually never seen this movie until now. I'm not sure why I've missed it. I've seen the version that came out in the 80s, just Body Snatchers, but I've never seen this one or the original 50s classic, so I need to dig that out and check it out. But it's a good classic movie. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy seeing Donald Sutherland and Jeff Goldblum, being really young. Goldblum looks like a little kid in this movie. Kind of strange, eerie. The music is definitely far out there, definitely a little weird. Now this 4K release comes from Kino Lorber. It came out in 2021. I don't have too many Kino Lorber titles. I'd like to get some more. I've only got 3 of them. I got this one, Misery, and Good, Bad, and the Ugly. They knock every release out of the park. It's crazy how good they freaking look. I definitely want to pick up a lot more of theirs. Just finances doesn't allow me to. So I've got a nice little wish list. Now the movie was originally shot on 35mm, had a 4K digital intermediate, HDR Dolby Vision, and I was wowed right out of the gate with this release. When it opens up, you got this purple flowers. I'm not a botanist, so I don't really know what plants are what, but they look really pretty on the screen, and some of the other flowers show up. The rain droplets on the flowers and the leaves. Also, the reds on the simple garbage trucks really pop in this. Any colors at all in this movie really pop, leap off the screen. When they're in a bedroom that first night after she picks the one flower, it's actually glowing. It really stands out. So, as usual, Kino Lorber, knocked it out of the park as far as the video goes on this. It just looks impeccable. Now, for the differences between Blu-ray and 4K, I'm comparing the shots with the Blu-ray on this. I wish I had an older Blu-ray release. I'm sure there's probably a big difference, but the Blu-ray here is very good in its own. The slight differences, some color timing, minor upticks in detail going from the Blu-ray to 4K. So take a look at the screenshots comparing the Blu-ray and 4K, and we'll come back afterwards and talk about the audio, packaging, and bonus features. See you in a couple minutes. Now for the audio, Kino gave us DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and 2.0. I went ahead and toggled between the two throughout the movie. Both tracks sound really solid. Everything's crisp and clear. In the 2.0, you got the sound stage up front. Sounds really good, nice balance. The 5.1 adds a little bit of atmosphere, but not a whole lot. There's not a big difference between the two. And of course the music score done by Danny Zietland. Hope I got that right. But yeah, his score sounds pretty good on this. Very strange, very weird score. Kind of reminds me of what Danny Elfman does today. Well, all in all, nice solid audio track here. Now for packaging, simple keep case. Did have a slip cover it came with it. Of course I threw it out, so it's not here right now. Just basic, the Blu-ray 4K. Nothing, which I could care less about if a disc has much artwork or not. It's not like I look at it. As long as it plays, I don't give a shit what the disc looks like. Now for our bonus features, we have a couple audio commentaries. One with director Philip Kaufman, and the other one's with the author, film historian Steve Haberman. And we have Star-Crossed and the Invasion, interview with actress Brooke Adams. Recreating the Invasion, interview with screenwriter W.D. Richter. Scoring the Invasion, interview with composer Danny Zietland. Leading the Invasion, interview with actor Art Hindle. Writing the Pod, interview Jack Finney expert Jack Seabrook. Revisitors from Outer Space, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Pod. Practical Magic, the Special Effects Pod. The Man Behind the Screen, the Sound Effects Pod. The Invasion Will Be Televised, the Cinematography Pod. TV spots, radio spots, and theatrical trailers. So a really good solid release here from Kino Lorber as expected. You know, video, audio presentation, wonderful. And we're loaded with bonus. This is currently selling for about $23 on Walmart and Amazon. I couldn't see any deals on eBay. Definitely check around. I got this back in March, and I'm not sure what kind of sale I got, but I got this for $13.50 back then. So if you like classic movies, classic horror movies in general, please, I suggest picking this up for your collection. You won't be disappointed. So that pretty much does it for my look on the 4K release of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Please check out my other videos on my channel. Like and subscribe and turn your bell notifications on. And geek out!